This coin is very fine and would be worth $7,000 to $9,000 depending on which very fine point grade you gave the coin. But there is a problem with this coin, and we're going to talk about that in this video. My name is Daniel, and you are watching Coin Help You, and we're going to talk about this 1916 standing quarter and the problems that it has. But first, I am offering channel memberships. All you have to do is click join and select which tier you would like to join. Also, Coin Help You community, if you need help with coins, come over here, post a front and back image, one coin per topic, and we'll be glad to help you out. And PortsmouthCoinShop.com is my coin shop website where we are selling all kinds of coins over here, and we are putting coins up every single day, and we do have auctions going, so don't forget to check those out. So I found this coin in a collection that I just purchased, and it had a note with it, and the person had bought this when they first started collecting, before they knew a lot about coins. Now, looking at this coin, if you don't know what's wrong with it, we're going to turn it over, without testing it, without weighing it, then you should never buy a 1916 standing quarter. That goes for any coin, because what's important about any coin is to know the details of what you're collecting. If you don't, you're likely to get burned. You're not always going to have a set of scales in your pocket. You're not always going to have something to do specific gravity. You're not going to have an XRF, or might not even be able to afford either or of the silver testers or anything like that, or a slide. If you're at a flea market and you see this coin and you buy it, then you're going to make a bad purchase. And I'm going to show you something. This is the wrong design for a 1916. Matter of fact, the first thing you look at, besides the messed up rim, is the 3 stars under the eagle. That means it's a type 2. No 16s are type 2s. 1916s, and there are some 17s. That's why you can identify these with no dates. If they don't have stars, and I'll show you what that looks like. You can see this has stars. So you can see this is a 1916. There's no stars under the eagle. That means it's a type 1. So there's type 1 17s and there's type 1 16s. But only 16s are type 1. There are type 2s for 17s and they'll have the stars. So people will look for no dates without the stars and look at the design and see if it's a 16, because they are extremely rare. They're worth over $2,000 without a date on them. But you can't identify these without the date. And what we'll do, we'll take a look. First off, the drapery is right here. It goes on top of the concrete here. The hair curl is different. The toe is larger. The bottom of the drapery is different, just to name a few. I did a video on this. I'll put the video in the description and a pinned comment that explains all the differences that I just talked about to help you identify a 1916, because you might find a no date in your collection and you might want to know whether it's a 16 or a 17, and you can test it. You can do silver testing. You can do whatever you want, ping test. It's not going to matter if it doesn't have the correct details. That's why it's important to know the correct details of each and every coin that you purchase, that you're intending to purchase, so that you don't get ripped off. They can be silver. They don't have to be silver. It doesn't matter. All that's, I throw it out the window. I want to know the design details of the coin that I want to buy so that I can buy an authentic coin. So looking at this coin a little bit closer, knowing the design details of it, you can tell that it's just not the correct design for a 1916, and this one doesn't test silver. It actually weighs more. It should weigh 6.3 grams, and it weighs about 6.7, so it's a little bit heavier than it should be, but that still doesn't tell me a whole lot, unless I know the design details. So this is counterfeit. The person knew it was. They just included it in the collection for me to use, and I love to get things like this to use. It's a very convincing counterfeit on its face at a glance, but once you start looking at it, you can see the difference. This looks very similar to the 17 that was in another collection, but that 17 that I had in the video was silver, and that's going to annex. So we're going to check that one out and see if it's not some type of, like someone's mentioned, saltwater damage, maybe found on a beach. Who knows? But this one here is definitely not authentic. It's not silver. So thanks for watching my latest video. I hope this helped you. Maybe you'll find you a no date 1916. We found them before. I hope that someone in the comments can say they found it and then throw the image or put the images up on our help community. That would be a great discovery. They are undervalued at $52,000 a piece, but I'm afraid there's more fakes out there than are actually authentic. About like the 16D, it's the same thing. There are just more fakes than there are authentic versions. But if you get a chance, please go over to Coin Help You and post an image of your standing quarter or your 16 standing quarter. I would love to see them. With that, please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.